Hi, nice to talk to both of you guys again. I'm Ariana with Fresh Pair of Eyes.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm great. So, Shaniqua, why do you think Mike is acting completely different? Like, he is not the man that proposed. Do you kind of think he is trolling her in a way just to see how far she will bend and kind of see how far he can control her?
I think he's definitely seeing how far he can control. I don't think he's acting outside of who he is. I think there's a part of him that is romantic and doting and in love with Angie dearly and loves the spontaneity that she offers him and finds her thrilling, but might not quite understand the amount of woman and vivaciousness he's getting. And so he's having to decide whether that's something that he can handle. And Angie's having to decide as well whether his wanting to possibly dim that a little bit or have her compromise instead of dim. The word is compromise that's used instead, which sounds so it's non-threatening when you say it that way, but it has a lot of weight to it when it's used as a tactic for something else.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a lot of the time in like hindsight, even after I watched it, I'm like, all this feels very tactical that I'm
Mhm.
like, this is not adding up. Grace, for you, why do you think Quinn is way more relaxed and actually confident in a way, and not just in dating, but in life in general?
I think in a way this is temporal because I think this is temporal for all of us in life, but in a way she's arrived in this season of her life. She's arrived. It's kind of nice, right? Like when you're navigating, chartering these waters for so long to just be able to land for a second and be like, yeah, this feels good. This feels right. I don't know this land. I'm new to this land, but being here feels right for right now. And I think that you're seeing that in the way that she's showing up in her career, in her relationships, even with her friends, right? There's this really funny moment where she's sitting down with Ty and Camille and they're talking about issues and she goes, well, since you asked for advice, and they're like, we did. No one asked, but here she is in that confidence. Well, let me fix a need here. That's how sure she feels about this season of her life.
Yes, yes. Shaniqua, Angie has played so many crazy characters over these past three seasons. Get Out the Musical is still a favorite of mine. But this time we get Girls the Musical, a Girls Trip the Musical. How was that like, especially when you're working with the writer of that movie, who is also the creator of your show? What was that like to put on this large production?
The pressure was on. She's the writer of it, and this character is iconic and made Tiffany Haddish a superstar. The film broke box office records, and so you want to live up to that expectation. And also, I've always wanted to do Broadway. I've dreamt of doing Broadway, and one of the major things that I'm always aware of is that there's so many talented people who invest their time in creating a set and creating this production and creating the choreography and writing the music. All of these people are honing their own individual gifts that they spent all of their lives for this one moment, and you just want to do it justice. And so I'm really grateful to be able to like be in this space to do it and show all of my artistry and have fun, and also maybe audition for Girl Trip the Musical as I'm also doing Angie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I talked to Tracy about it, and it's definitely a possibility. Grace, what do you think Quinn sees in Seth? He's definitely a different person than she has dated, and it's a different type of relationship.
I mean, have y'all met Seth? Okay. Seth is, ooh, all right. He's got it all together. You got a Major League Baseball player who's got all his ducks in a row. He comes with all of his, all right? He's cool in the spirit, he's cool in the mind, cool in the body. You know, he's got his money, so he's not depending on anybody for anything. He can actually wine and dine you. You know, there's all these things that he comes with. So it's very easy to see why somebody like Quinn in this season of her life is very interested in somebody like that. I think that in a way, he might be her male counterpart, right? It's like, oh, a Quinn in the male universe. Nice to meet you. And so I think that there's that attraction factor that's there for the two of them. I think what's interesting is that in some of the ways that they are similar, there's a major way in which they are different. And so that right there is the deciding factor for that relationship.
Yes, yes. Quinn's style definitely changes a lot this season. It's a bit more sexy, but I feel like she's dressing for her in a sense. It's not dressing for another person. And even in her kind of prissy style, it was dressing for another person, even maybe her mother in a sense. What was it like to have that sense of style? And Shoniqua, even for you, the clothes have been amazing this entire series. Like, what was one of your favorite outfits throughout this entire series for both of you?
My favorite outfit, I think, was the suit that Angie wore to the record label in season 1. I always trying to figure out why someone is wearing the clothing they're wearing, and Angie came to do business. And so her in that gold and black power suit, I think it was Alexander McQueen, just gave me life. It really did.
Oh gosh, Quinn has had so many favorites for me, but I think the power orange that she wears at the end of season 2 with the cutoff shirt, it's like a all orange number, I think is really special. And then in this season, I actually really loved the deep V back cutout blazer dress that she was wearing, this little mini dress. I think that was really strong for Quinn. Yeah, and of course we all love her 73 questions outfit. That was that cigarette pant with the skirt around it that you could detach. Hello, with the plumes, okay? Yes.
Yes. Is there anything that you took from set, or is there anything that you wish you took from set?
There are things that I bought from set.
What did you buy?
Girl, I bought a lot. I was like, y'all gonna give me a discount on this? And I would have bought more if it was available. But a lot of times, like when the seasons are done, they wrap and the clothes go into the universe. And so, you know, but I would have wanted way more from her closet. But yes, I bought quite a lot from her set, from her closet, because I was like, we could use this again and again and again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought so much of Angie's wardrobe this season. Happily did it and still wear it. Okay.
Wouldn't it be funny if we were like, yes, and we're currently, I'm wearing it right now. No.
I thought about it, but I was like, well, the show gonna come out and they're gonna see me in the same, but I thought about it. One item that I wish I had, and I had asked about it every time, was he had these thigh-high black leather shiny boots in season 1, and I have thick thighs. I can never find, it's very rare that I can find a thigh high that's high up that also holds on his weight, honey. But then finally in season 3, I got it. But I literally sent emails every season asking for these boots. And finally I was able to get them in season 3.
I'm glad that worked out. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. Congrats on this project and finishing it. And I can't wait to talk to you guys about future projects.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.